Theo pulls out a tall mirror and tells Todd that he can now monitor his body shape every day. Worn out, Todd comes back from a run with Theo, but when James starts flirting with him, Theo demands they go for another round. Later at the house, James pops in with some workout equipment for Todd and insists on demonstrating how it works, while Theo struggles to hide his annoyance. As James leaves, Theo accuses Todd of having a crush on him. Todd denies it, but Theo seizes him and unleashes his fury. Elsewhere, Kit updates Lisa about the assault on Costello, and when he hints that Becky could be behind it, Lisa is left to decide if she believes it. Devastated, Carla chooses to end the relationship and informs Lisa that things between them are finished, leaving Lisa shocked. In another part of town, Nina and Amy drop by to see Asha and give her a personalized puzzle they made of the group. When they mention that Summer is busy with university work but plans to join later, Asha hides her disappointment. Summer eventually turns up, but suddenly clutches the doorframe and collapses. Meanwhile, at the hotel, Carl resets the accounting system password and refuses to give it to Ryan, reminding him that he alone handles the money now. And finally, Debbie freaks out when she receives an email confirming she's scheduled to speak at an event the next day. A Coronation Street actor has confirmed that more shocks and surprises are on the way for Theo and Todd, admitting the storyline has been awful to portray. Viewers have been left appalled as the abusive dynamic between the pair continues to unfold on the ITV drama. James Cartwright, who plays Theo Silverton, has revealed that the plot still has plenty of unexpected developments ahead, even after the already disturbing moments that have aired. Regular fans will know that James joined the cast earlier this year as Theo, who quickly struck up a romance with Todd Grimshaw, portrayed by Gareth Pierce since 2020. At first, Theo wanted to keep their fiery relationship hidden, with Todd unaware that Theo secretly had a wife named Danielle and 2 children, though he knew Theo was struggling with his family's strict religious views and had endured conversion therapy. However, Theo's behavior has steadily grown darker and continues to worsen, while Todd remains oblivious to the fact he is trapped in a coercively controlling partnership. When asked whether Theo has turned into a truly unpleasant character, James agreed. Yes, he really has. We always understood he was a layered man. But now, as things progress, you start to realize he's more than complicated. He could actually be very dangerous. His internal damage and flaws are coming out in ways he can't seem to contain anymore, and I think people could genuinely be at risk. James added that he wasn't shocked when the storyline was pitched to him, explaining how important he felt it was to portray. I wasn't exactly surprised, more thrilled to be part of a storyline that mattered, he said. There have been plenty of curveballs that even made me nearly spit out my breakfast while reading the scripts. In next week's episodes, viewers will see Theo attempt to break Todd down even further, resulting in an assault. Todd first accuses Theo of forcing him into training for a half marathon. Theo insists it's for Todd's benefit and that they'll be heading out for another training run later. Later, Todd asks if Theo has heard from Pete, but Theo lies and claims Pete isn't returning his calls. However, Sarah soon spots Theo and Pete laughing together as they get into a van. She knocks on the window and demands to know what Theo is up to. Theo then reveals that he and Pete have signed a deal and he's preparing a surprise for Todd. When Pete compares Sarah to a guard dog, Todd arrives just in time to see her confronting them. Horrified, he drags her away while Theo seethes with rage. Back at home, Theo pulls out a full-length mirror and tells Todd it will allow him to track his body shape daily. After another grueling run, Todd comes home exhausted, but when James flirts with him, Theo demands an extra lap. Later, once they finally return to the flat, James drops by with some workout equipment for Todd and insists on demonstrating it, while Theo struggles to hide how irritated he is. As James leaves, Theo accuses Todd of having feelings for him. Todd denies it, but Theo grabs him and unleashes his frustration. Filming the scenes hasn't been easy. They're always tough, James admitted, There's a different atmosphere on set when we shoot these moments. Everyone supports each other, and the tone becomes very cautious, partly because someone could get hurt, partly because the scenes are horrible, and partly because we're aware that this reflects real people's lives." He added, "Domestic abuse is a reality for many and it often intensifies around Christmas, so there's a very deep level of respect on set." Coronation Street viewers shouted no after a new update about Carla Connor and Lisa Swain's future left them demanding answers. Fans of the ITV soap have been anxious about the pair's relationship for weeks. Supporters of the couple, lovingly nicknamed Swarla, have been on edge ever since Lisa's supposedly dead wife suddenly resurfaced. Back in September, Becky made a dramatic reappearance nearly 4 years after Lisa believed she died while on duty. The detective sergeant was floored to discover her former spouse sitting in the living room of number 6 on daughter Betsy's 18th birthday. Her surprise comeback happened just after Carla and Lisa had moved into their first shared home and become engaged following several failed proposal attempts. But Becky, who claimed she'd been living under witness protection in Spain after an undercover job went wrong, is now causing chaos for Carla, openly showing she wants her old family back. And while D.I. Costello pushes Becky to return to Spain, Betsy has agreed to accompany her, even convincing Carla to join them and Lisa for a short getaway. However, Becky has no intention of letting that happen peacefully, and her determination to wedge herself between Lisa and Carla soon begins to take its toll. Upcoming episodes reveal that Carla receives a funeral wreath bearing the note, "Rest in peace again," leaving Betsy terrified. Becky then confronts Costello, warning him that whoever sent the wreath means business, and she plans to uncover the truth. Later at the precinct, she discreetly snaps photos of a group of teenage girls. At the station, DC Kit Green arrives for his promotion interview just as Costello opens a message showing a picture of his daughter, leaving him shaken. As Kit exits, Costello receives a call from Becky, and Kit lingers outside, listening with curiosity. Later on, Kit informs Lisa about the assault on Costello. When he suggests Becky might be behind it, Lisa is left to decide whether she believes him. Meanwhile, Carla is devastated and decides she must end her relationship. She later tells Lisa that it's over, leaving her completely shocked. After these spoilers dropped, Coronation Street fans rushed online to share their reactions, many insisting that if Lisa and Carla do break up, it shouldn't last long. One viewer, Sinalist, wrote, "Oh no! If they split, I hope it's only for a short time. I adore them together." Another fan, Priya0x, added, "I just want Carla to finally get her happy ending. She's always being put through so much. It breaks my heart." Coronation Street broadcasts on ITV1 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. and is also available on ITVX and YouTube.